Thing is, bro, if you keep praying and praying, trying to get rich, you're not gonna become rich, bro. Because praying and praying, it's step one, but it's not the whole journey. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to get rich by praying is like trying to cook something without putting no heat into it. You feel what I'm saying? Just put it on the pan. The pan is the first step, but you gotta actually put the heat on. The heat is hard work. You guys gotta put in the work. You feel what I'm saying? But the work is also about your mind. You gotta reprogram your mind. You feel what I'm saying? So what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy GLX back with another banger for y'all, man. In this video, I'm gonna be explaining to y'all why you need to think that you're rich before you can get rich. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of misconception is based off of like people thinking that they'll never be rich because they keep praying and it doesn't happen. That's wrong, man. That's wrong. Be sure to like, comment the video, and subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's get right into it, y'all. The first way to think about getting rich without being rich is visualize your riches, man. Now, visualize your riches, man. What this means is you need to understand what it would be like to have the amount of money that you want. Basically, you need to see like, oh yeah, how does having this much amount of money affect my life? That's how you basically got to be looking at it, bro. Like, for example, if you want to make $1 million in less than a year, okay, how will $1 million look like? Will it be in your bank account? Will it be in your investment account? Will it be in your investment properties? Will it be from dividends? Will it be from anything? Will it be from YouTube? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how will it appear on the screen? How will it appear in your hand? How will it appear in anything? You got to look at that. You got to basically like be able to see that shit and like see that shit in your mind and then make it produce in reality. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to basically be focused on that shit so much that you can literally see that shit in reality almost. Like, if you want to make $1 million from YouTube, you got to be like, okay, look, I can see the AdSense right here on my screen. It's like, I'm thinking about it so much that I can almost just, it's right on my screen. Like, I made this much in last year. You feel what I'm saying? And another way is basically I'm making a mental image. Feel what I'm saying? Like, don't just see it and make a mental image. No, you got to actually like almost taste the money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of weird, but like you basically got to be obsessed with it so much that you can just basically see it in the future and just obsess with that money, bro. The reason is because the money, the version of you who has this money, bro, it's already there. The universe, it's all connected. All the parallel universes are all connected, bro. God connects all the parallel universes, bro. Everything's connected, but the version of you who has that money is already there. It already exists. But by you thinking about that so much, you're putting yourself into that universe. You're going up one universe at a time, one universe at a time until you eventually reach that point. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you should visualize them. Now, the second way, it kind of goes into the first one. Speak and act as if you already have the money. Rich people move a certain way. Rich people talk a certain way. If you want to be rich, you need to act like you're rich. Now, what do I mean by this, right? How many of y'all have heard the saying, fake it till you make it, right? Probably all of y'all. And this saying is more than just like motivation or something like that. This has real power to it because this is actually true. Fake it till you make it is actually true. When you act like you're actually rich, when you act like, basically what acting like you're actually rich, what this means is, it does not mean like wearing designer clothes, making everybody think that you guys spending a ton of money, stuff like that. Basically what this means is create a mental image of a person with a lot of money in your mind, like how much money you want to have. Create a mental image of you with that much money, or it can be whoever. It can be like a celebrity that you like. Make a mental image of that person, right? Or look at them online and be like, how would they act? Ask yourself, how would they act in certain situations? Like, if you have a mental image of a person with $1 million, ask yourself, how would he act if he lost $10? Probably like nothing, right? How would he act if he lost $100? Probably like nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Create a mental image of that person with the much money you want to get, and then copy them word for word and bar for bar. Copy them how they would act in this situation, in this type of like environment? Would they capitalize on this investment or not? You feel what I'm saying? What this does is basically tells God, okay, I'm ready to accept this money, and I know what type of money, I know what I'm trying to get. I know my goals and I know what I'm trying to get. So I know like this is, I'm telling God, this is what I'm trying to get. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep it pushing, y'all. The third one, is stop using limiting words. Now, us human beings, bro, you got to understand that human beings can do anything we put our minds to. You can do anything that you want and you put your mind to if you really think that you can do it. You need to stop using the word impossible or saying that it's never going to happen, saying that this and that will never do. Never and impossible, get those words out of your vocabulary unless it's me not doing this is impossible, or anything being impossible for me is impossible. You feel what I'm saying? Or there's never anything impossible for me to do. Get those words out of your vocabulary unless you're just speaking to them positive, bro. Stop saying things are impossible. The reason is because people who say things are impossible, it creates a struggle in your brain, because the human brain knows it can do anything as long as you feed it what it can do. What I mean by this is the human brain can only do as you feed it. So if you feed it positive shit all the time, work out, let's work out. I know I can hit this max today, every this and that. I know I can get this money today. Let's do that. I'm gonna post a video. I'm gonna be consistent. Then it's gonna respond positively. But if you feed it negative stuff, then it's gonna respond negatively. It's like a crow. It only comes back if you feed it. So your brain only responds to what you feed it. If you feed it things like that's impossible, YouTube will never work out. Working out is boring. I'm just gonna stay at home and chill. You feel what I'm saying? Your brain will see that and be like, oh, okay, so it's time to chill. It's time to just scroll on my phone all day. Bet, let's do that then. I can't wait for a productive day of doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? And it's because your brain will only eat what you feed it. Let me say that again. Your brain will only eat what you feed it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm cooking right now, you feel me? And another thing about that is that when you see the people with the fast cars and the nice houses and stuff like that, some people will think like, oh wow, they got lucky. Oh wow, it must have been nice being like them. I can never be like them. You feel me? Their brains are gonna agree with them. You feel what I'm saying? Their brains are gonna agree with them. But the thing is, bro, why can't you be like them? The way I think about it and the way I operate, bro, why can't I be like the people who have the nice car, the nice house? Why can't I be like the people who have the nice body? You feel what I'm saying? If they got good genetics, okay. They're human just like me. They eat, breathe, sleep, and shit just like me. Just like you. Why can't I do what they do? I recently started watching Diamond Gym, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, that it taught me a lot about going past our limits as human beings, because I would see people doing things that like moving weight that I thought like, dang, he's not gonna get that, but he did it. And like he didn't think he was gonna get it either, but he actually did it. And like I started doing this 200 push-up challenge, and I thought I would never be able to do it, like, you feel what I'm saying, like every day, but I'm doing this every day. You feel me? So like literally, it's because like I realized like I'm human just like everybody else. People who do the amazing things I want to do, they're human beings just like me. They started off just like me, and they worked out just like me. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody started off at level 1. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody was at level 1. There's nobody who was born at level 100. Everybody had to grind their way up to level 1 because everybody's human beings. At the end of the day, everybody's a human being. You feel what I'm saying? Man, everybody had to like grind. Even people who were born into a rich family, bro, somebody in that line had to grow and grind for that money. There was somebody who was poor who had to grind for that money to eventually leave away for their descendants. You feel what I'm saying? Alright, man. That's all I got for y'all to this video, man. I'm sorry I haven't been posting like consistently no more, man. Some fuck shit just happened to me, but like, bro, it is what it is, bro. No excuses, man. We keep grinding. You feel what I'm saying? Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the video, y'all. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. We out.